Hello everyone, friends. Probably the main character of Poppy Playtime is, of course, the Poppy doll itself. We meet him at the end of the first part, and over the next 2 years we will constantly deal with her. We have already discussed her story, but today I want to look at one interesting theory, which I mentioned a lot in the video about Poppy, the connection between Poppy and her creator Elliot Ludwig. So what is the connection between them? And is it true that she is his daughter? We'll talk about this today, but before that, friends, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And also write comments. Here we go. Poppy Playtime, also known as simply Poppy, is the first toy produced by Playtime Colorado, who debuted in Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. She is the titular character and the main protagonist of the game, first appearing at the end of Chapter 1 as a minor character, and later reappearing in Chapter 2, Fly in a Web, and Chapter 3, Deep Sleep, as one of the protagonists. Elliot Ludwig is an overarching character in the Poppy Playtime franchise, appearing prominently in the vintage Poppy commercial. He was the founder and overseer of Playtime Co.By 1950, Playtime Co. was regarded as the king of the toy manufacturing industry. And Elliot was now a wealthy and successful entrepreneur. This was also the year he released a commercial dedicated to the new Poppy Playtime, a doll designed to behave and interact with their own realistic human manner, alongside offering factory tours for a mere $2.99 9-person. It's speculated that the unnamed relative who died was an adopted daughter of Elliot Ludwig. If so, while he was able to successfully transfer her to Poppy, the exact process behind this isn't clear. This theory is based on the note about experiment 814, which is found in his office. Maybe Elliot Ludwig didn't intend for Poppy to stay a doll. He ran low on time and resurrected her using the doll inspired by her. He didn't intend to keep her that way. He just didn't find a way in time before he died or got killed to make her a bigger form. The magic science might not have been as successful as they made out. More on the edge than they would like people to know. They might only have mastered human-like simulacrums by the time they made the player. I think they're a human-like doll, no prior personality. A simulacrum made from machinery, body parts, and other stuff. Poppy herself says you are perfect. They're the perfected form. The only flaw is they're a bit short. Elliot Ludwig might have intended to make Poppy a human-like form. And they used his work as a basis for warlike things he didn't want to do. Unfortunately, he died or got killed before he could give her a new body. He would want his company to go to his daughter, and she'd have a better chance if she looked like a bigger humanoid doll. She is the true heir. That's why they locked her away. Poppy isn't just the most incredible doll. She's the perfect organism. Poppy seems to be fundamentally different from the other experiments. Not only is she the most composed out of them all, but she doesn't seem to be following the same rules. What do I mean by this? Well, we know that all of the experiments are made using organs, body parts of people, and not only that, despite being toy organisms, they still need to fulfill their human needs. They need to sleep as well as eat. And judging by how Dobday sounds drastically different to his cartoon counterpart, I would guess that the experiments physically age as well. These physiological functions are one of the main plot points of the game. In order to not starve, the toys were feeding on the corpses of the killed employees and are now killing each other ever since the food ran out. Yeah, this is absolutely a kid's game, everybody. But now compare that to Poppy. True, she can still bleed as we see in her maintenance video, but that seems to be the only human factor. Unlike all the other experiments, she doesn't seem to age or require any sort of food source despite spending a decade in her case. And while you may argue that the case was keeping her in stasis or something similar, that doesn't really seem to be the case. Poppy makes it very clear that she's very aware about the time that passed and was very much spending it awake, when not asleep. It seems that she, at this point, is someone beyond human, and all of these qualities are what the Playtime Co. Scientists were trying to replicate via the prototype. Fans have theorized that the family death heard in Elliot Ludwig biography was his presumed daughter, who later went on to possess the Poppy Playtime we free in Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. However, it is unknown if Elliot and Molly Ludwig did indeed have a child before divorcing. It is also speculated by many fans that Poppy Playtime is the adopted daughter of Elliot Ludwig. While the experiment was a success, Elliot isn't exactly sure what he did, which we know based on the note about experiment 814 in his office. And maybe he's using Poppy for that. This is where the theory ends. Thanks for watching, friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give likes, and also write comments. Thank you and bye.